vacation in Colorado.
Hey.
And anyone who follows my content, and again, I'm Dennis with Man of Legacy. My consult form for a free session and my contact information is down below. You've heard me talk about the need for date night and time with your buddies, okay? Ideally, weekly date night, not always practical or realistic in certain seasons of life, but minimum twice a month. The other thing that's needed is at least 2 weekend getaways a year without the kids. And have you seen many marriages that can withstand no dating and no time away?
No, absolutely not.
You know, and again, we're driving out to Colorado. My sister has a cabin. We're going there to visit them. It could be camping. It could be whatever works for you as a couple. But the reality is, dating. Oh, is that radar? Yeah, I bet you that's Trooper over there. That's okay. I am below ticketable. And he's pointed the other way. Dating is where you build connection and intimacy before you are married. And dating is where you continue to nourish connection and intimacy before you're married. And when you hear me say date night, it doesn't have to be at night. It could be coffee in the morning when the kids are gone to school. It's any time the two of you can have to connect, whether it's lunch, whether it is a date night out, whether it's coffee in the morning, without addressing the run-of-the-mill life stuff. It's time for the two of you, okay? And I haven't seen it, well, fully 95+% of the men who don't date their wives end up in a marriage crisis. You have, you know, and again, I have people go, yeah,
so many times, and the marriage crisis, it always seems like it turns into he doesn't do this and she doesn't do this, and it's all about what the other person's not doing. But you can kind of take that bull by the horns and do something yourself about it.
Yeah. And guys, it's your job to plan the date nights. If you got kids, that means getting the babysitter and everything else, because you're supposed to be leading. You're supposed to be running the romance department. You don't get a pass on that. And you need to be doing this stuff without an expectation of anything happening. Okay?
Yeah.
And then if you have an empty nest, and if you've been growing connection and intimacy, I see you grinning because you know I'm going to say,
I know what you're going to say.
Fuck first, then go out on date night. Were you ever told men only want one thing?
Oh, growing up, yeah.
And do you know many women who think that men only go on date night for one reason?
Yeah. A whole bunch of women think that.
Well, if you do it first, you have some time for connection, intimacy, and hot fun on an empty stomach before you've had a big meal. And you still go out on date night, you still go do fun things. Does that kind of turn that narrative, that lie, completely upside down?
In general, yes.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a person or two that I'm talking to that it might find a way to twist that. But yes.
Doesn't make them right, though.
Yeah.
And what sometimes happens also after date night when you do it that way.
Yeah, once in a while there's round two.
And bonus round two, guys. 2-a-days when it's not football practice is a wonderful thing. You get that in hotels and on vacation sometimes.
Yeah.
So do not think you are exempt from, even studies have shown this. The National Marriage Project found women that had weekly date night reported they were 360+% more satisfied in their relationship, and 340-something% more satisfied with their sex life. Let that sink in. So if you think date night's not important, you're wrong. If you have all the excuses to why you can't do date night, I'm telling you, the laws of nature apply to you, even if you think you have an excuse for all of this.
Yeah. I see excuses all the time.
Oh, we're busy. I don't have time. We have to stop lying yourself and start getting rid of the excuses and making it happen. Is it easy? Not always, especially when if you got a bunch of little kids, it's challenging.
Absolutely. To get babysitting's expensive. Try to find a relative or something.
Yeah, and then I've heard people go, oh, there's time to reconnect later on.
There's never. I hear that so much. Oh, we can do that later.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What is the priority?
What's the glue that's holding the marriage together?
How do you function in a marriage if the marriage is only about the logistics?
Yeah.
You can't.
It's not a marriage. I'm sorry.
That's a.
It's just a business partnership.
Yes.
So, guys, you got to date your wife. You need 2 weekends away, and I think the studies show one big trip every 3 years. So, this is more than a weekend, but it's not like a full week.
Well, it's okay. Our other weekends this year were kind of shifted.
And we had one big vacation also over to Europe. I stayed an extra week after struggling through a business trip there.
How terrible.
It was terrible.
How awful.
All right, guys. Date your wife. Catch you later.